Start the recording. The last recording of this run, man. Oh. Right. It's a bit of a shame. I was hoping to use the ATMs a bit more, but I guess we can use them a lot today. But we've got fun ideas in the works for the next one. There's a couple things I want to do, but that being one of them, actually. It's less damage. Friendly building damage reduced by 10%. Damage dealt to enemy buildings by 10%. Okay, let's just kick it off with... Let's kick it off with a big fight. Pirates. Sure. This was a really powerful lamp. The roughneck, I'm skeptical on. Who are you replacing? Rifleman. Do I prefer the rifleman over that roughneck? You know, I think I do. They've got the same armor. It's just structure that's different. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah. How are you doing, Aggie? Hopefully you're doing well today. Oh, my leg. Move that out the way before I end up breaking it. I do need to keep my door open. I do have the oven on currently, but the house should be back before the house burns down. So you're getting back to work after the holidays? Ooh, yeah, I can imagine. I can definitely imagine. That was always the worst thing about holidays, was just kind of like the dreaded day back, because you spend like all the time, you know, just relaxing, chilling out. I don't know about you. I won't say I'm a workaholic, but I don't like having nothing to do. Even if that thing is, you know, complete a game, you know, I like having something to do. When there is nothing, I hate it. I actually hate it.
Command interface initiated.
So I used to always look forward to some degree going back to work, and then after like 2 days, I was already fed up with work. Let's just spam reserved. Granted, I actually did used to enjoy my job, so it was a little. I guess it could be quite different for me. Right. A Von Luck. What the hell is that? A Von Luckner. Oh, that's a cool vehicle. How fast is that? It says heavy, but what tonnage is it actually? It's not telling me.
Yes, Commander.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Who can I move without repercussions?
Receiving you.
Not the scouts, not you. A Von Luck? Yeah, a Von Luckner. Never heard of that in my life. Pretty interesting now. Okay, let's move you. You're kind of the most useless right now. Center lock. Okay.
Commander?
So what we can do is vehicular. K65. 65N.
Looking out. Got a lock.
Marauder. Okay, that's actually quite good. That should be a very easy kill, actually. It seemed like an LRM-15.
Standing by.
Do I do the acid first? Honestly, we could do the Koshki. Oh no, the Dolphin's out of range. Okay, so it is mortars first then. Oh, that's actually your max range. I don't like him having line of sight on it, but I guess it'll do. Oh, we've actually lost sight of the other guy as well. Absolutely disgusting.
Enemy down.
Absolutely disgusting. That mortar carrier is not right. Okay.
I'm receiving.
I'll let a couple more people come in. I'll maybe get to the 1 hour mark, and then I'll go through what the next run is going to be like. Because, I mean, I said a little bit of it. We're going to be restricting what mechs we are able to use. I'm thinking 3 of every tonnage. You know, 3 20 tonners, 3 25 tonners, 3 30 tonners, all the way up to 100. And I would only be allowed to loot those mechs. And use those mechs. I think that could be a pretty fun one. I kind of want like one easy to get one. One of them that's kind of like common but not so common. And then one of them that's really hard. Or one of them that's like actually a bit rarer.
I'm here.
But yeah, we'll have to see what options. If it ends up like it's going to be too restrictive, you know, we can always switch it up a bit. But I feel like it could be quite fun. Because the good thing about BTA compared to BattleTech is you can actually rely on mech showing up. That weren't too bad. Honestly, the Atlas is not too shabby. It just needs a little bit of aim.
Commander. Good to go.
Okay, ER, HE, standard. I guess we're using standard here for sure. God, it's so bright.
Solid connection on that
Upon look, there is mech grade tank. I mean, it's decent, but I don't think it's very fast. 225. Yeah, no, like it goes at max 3 to 5. So it would never get in range. Gonna be no stealth armor. I mean, I've kind of done that with this. The only thing I used with stealth armor was my dervish.
All right, full speed.
Maybe should have used something else first. Yeah, maybe.
What's up, Commander?
Maybe we're putting stealth and everything. I've not been able to. Trust me, I've been trying to put stealth and everything, but I've not been able to find it.
For orders. Affirmative. I got it.
I want to knock it over. No way we missed everything. Okay, we got one hit. Thank God.
Commander.
Yeah, I'm still out of range. Sure.
Consider it done.
Oh, the pulses are just out of range. It's such a shame. That's not enough to kill. It might make it panic. No.
Orders?
You know, I'm kind of liking this hilltop. I ended up obsessively fighting Liao and Taurians to get salvage of it. I mean, that's who I've... Okay, I've been helping Taurians. I have been fighting a lot of Liao.
Standing by.
Good to go.
Liao is just like a freebie. Like, there's no reason to not fight Liao because of how much rep you get with everyone. Kind of makes it a freebie. I am going to remove community content from the next run though.
Ready for orders.
Because I found myself just like mostly using community content stuff.
On the move.
Because they were extremely broken. They're fun, don't get me wrong. It's really fun to use. But yeah, a bit on the a bit on the crazy side. So I'll probably like alternate between using it and not using it. Those are good hits.
Now that is something good. This heat is frying my internals.
What turrets do we have? That's probably a good question. We've got double LB20. That's pretty good. We've got heavy sniper. That's amazing. Double UAC 20. So there's two sniper turrets? Oh my god, these... Was that even needed? These turrets are nuts.
Beat the king.
Are you XL? Light. I think we just secured a kill.
One less time.
Wait, which one's the 5D?
Good to go.
What do you need? Yeah. Receiving you.
Oh, you've already moved. Wait, have they all already been? That can't be right. So that's the 80-20. Assuming this is the Von Luckner. I wasn't paying attention. Missed the AC-20. Yes, it was.
Hey, yo. Copy that, Commander.
Yep, battle load it. Get the extra aim, extra damage. Hello, motherfucker. Yeah, it's up to it. Hydrate. So actually, that's the other news. I I've got no tea today. I've got nothing to drink.
Let's do this.
Hey, Minx, how's it going? I'm doing decent. Just had to take my grandpapa to the hospital today for his checkup, which is why I'm late today. We haven't got the results yet. He just went for it. Waiting for a Zoom meeting to start. Ooh, man, I hate Zoom. Zoom was pain. No, T, who are you? What have you done with Weber? We got no milk. I'm so sad. I literally started stream, press start, walked to the kitchen, put the kettle on, walked back into my room, grabbed my cup because I forgot it, walked back to the kitchen, opened the fridge, no milk. Nada. Nothing.
Yes, Commander.
Minx needs a whip. Do I want to know? I mean, it's Minx. That actually doesn't surprise me.
Waiting for orders.
I'm here.
No OJ. No, we don't really. I was gonna say we don't really drink that, but we do. We just don't have any. Are you CT LRM? The next fun stream. Oh yeah, I saw that you were doing it on the other place, weren't you? Yep, there's the ammo explosion.
Are there none who can stand before me?
No problem. I'm assuming that's Lurk.
Waiting for orders.
Right, so we're waiting for the. Are we waiting like 2 turns? I guess we are.
Roger, Skipper. Taking it.
Yes, Commander. Let's move.
How's it going?
But yeah, I'm really sad. That means, yeah, no cups of tea today.
Roger that. No sh-
I've actually got like, I'm gonna have to drink water. Yeah.
Yeah, Commander.
I will still be taking the mandatory, well, I say mandatory. I will still be taking the breaks though, just to stretch my legs.
Commander?
Wait, where's my, there it is. Didn't hear anything after. Oh, I'm not missing anything. Sorry, making sure I've not missed a phone call. Yeah, just keep everyone on the high ground. That's fine.
10-4.
They should spawn next round. Yeah, it's round 7, I believe they spawn. Everybody up onto this hill.
Location confirmed. Roger that. Consider it done.
I guess you can go this side. Oh, man. They like to move it, move it. They like to move it, move it. Also, the vehicles this time kind of sucked. I found you either get really good defensive vehicles or you get really good turrets. And then once in the blue moon, you get
Heads up,
both.
Commander. You've got
hostile contacts inbound.
Or neither. They've dropped only a Centurion on a 4-skull mission. They dropped a Centurion, really? Archer, Grasshopper, Roughneck, Centurion.
What's up, boss?
That's a very mediocre lance, I gotta say. I'm not sure how many lerms that was. That could have been 15 or 20. It looked more towards the 20 side, but I honestly don't know. Good return fire. Man, these searchlights are so bright. Ooh, good tank. Okay, that's actually pretty good. If they want to aim for the turrets instead of me, I am more than okay with this. Because even though they have no evasion, they still are relatively sturdy. Oh, my apologies. Ooh, Corsair. Is that the Frankenmech Corsair, or is that an actual Corsair? Looks like bolt-on mortars. Oh, mortars, so I'm assuming Frankenmech. Yeah. Clan mortars? Wait, what the fuck? Is that a community content? That's gotta be community content. Double XL? Yeah. Static ER large. What is that? Nice, good hits. You know what? The stab damage from AC2s is no joke. Yeah, that Von Luckner might perish soon. Good sensor lock. You've gone backwards. And you're a charger. Okay, so there's two. That's actually a scary charger. 280 tonners.
I'm here.
Oh, God's sake. One sec, someone's knocking on the door. BRB a moment. Right, I'm back. Sorry for that. Medication showed up, so I had to collect it. Oh. Corsair or Charger. Both at long range.
Good to go.
Ah, it's the height advantage, I think, that's doing that.
Ready to rock.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, we're definitely kicking this off with mortars, I think. Can I make... Ah, I can't aim that way. I'm a bit worried about doing this. Actually, we could probably get a double kill there. Ah, max range mortars. It's not that great.
Hang out.
The splash should take care of the commando. Commando, Centurion. Hey Nick, how's it going, man?
Commander.
How are you doing, dude?
Standing by.
Hopefully everything is good your side. I know that you've had issues last week. Sorry I've not been able to update, like, you know, ask you about that. I've been super fucking busy. I do apologise.
No just running.
Yeah, there's a mini cooldown. Caught flu bug thing, took out the game. Well on the mend now. Hell yeah. Are you good for tomorrow, or would you like to also call it for tomorrow? Because if you're ill, I don't want to force you. Oh, that looks like a CT kill. Oh, I was gonna say ammo explosion.
Tango, down.
Standing by.
Let's see if I can go back into it. Hell yeah.
Receiving you.
Yeah, we don't have long on the pack, you know, actually. Because as soon as the DLC comes out, the pack is probably going to break.
Lock and goop.
So we'll definitely have to see how much we can get through. Now that we've actually got a mech that destroys absolutely anything within a 1,000 meter radius, we should be able to really push the missions faster.
Yeah.
What are your orders, Skipper? Standing by.
Nah, honestly, Nick, do not apologize, dude. Like, I don't expect anyone to come into my streams. Sorry, that sounds super negative. You know, I don't expect anyone to force themselves, sort of thing. I know that everybody's got lives. I also know that streaming takes a lot of time out of personal life as well, so
Roger.
I completely understand that. Okay, let's see if we can take out this archer. Ooh, those were good hits. I actually thought you had an XL for some reason.
Commander.
Oh, you're the standard. Okay. I don't like going low ground because those mortars on the high ground are going to eat me alive. But we'll see what happens.
Aye, aye, Skipper. Full speed. No target.
There we go.
I need a new target.
Oh.
Aye, aye. Ready
We've
for
got our learn bot, we've got pulse, we've got... Oh, we've still got our sensor locks, actually. You know what, let's see what we're up against. Yeah, the hot cold at the same time will forever be the weirdest, worst feeling of all time. That's a really bad place to put the Owens.
What do you need? Ready for orders.
Yeah, I should have sent a lot the back one. Shit. I want to know what that other 80 tonner is. God's sake. Oh, everyone's interrupting me today. Okay, I'm gonna need to answer the phone call one second. Legit, I've not been able to sit down for like longer than 30 minutes these days. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I want to sensor lock that guy. That was the plan. Ooh. That's the glitch. That isn't ECM, that's the glitch.
Good to go.
Oh. Well, I guess the game wants to keep it a mystery.
Double time. Go.
Orders.
I'm a bit worried about putting my learn ball that far forward. So good for... That should be fine with me. I was actually about to message you because I'm taking my dad to the hospital tomorrow. All the hospital appointments for my family these days. His appointment's at 4:30, so I should be back at like 5:30 as well. So, you know, pretty much same as you. See, I don't want to hit the ammo, so I might just go for CT. Should have went for a front shot then.
Orders?
Yeah,
Receiving.
I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, it shouldn't take longer than an hour, but you know, you never know what hospitals are like on each day. God, these searchlights make this so hard to look at.
Ready for orders.
I really don't want to mortar carrier these two, but they're going to move before the carrier, I think. They are actually obsessed with turrets, because the turrets have 0 evasion. And are fairly flimsy armor. So we should kind of have a freebie. Although the Owens, honestly, isn't exactly the sturdiest of mechs. Yeah, we should demolish this building. Demolish these lances. Before they demolish our buildings. Oh wait, I have to make sure every building survives. Okay, they've got more health than my mechs. Never mind, I think we're safe. What the fuck? Why do you have so much health? I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh, good AC-20 hit. It took it like a champ, though. Maybe not. I'm surprised you're still living. You've been spreading your damage like a madman. That is an MWO pilot right there. Awful accuracy from the turrets. Ooh, that was decent. Other sniper turret. Wow, that turret accuracy is awful. Normally those things are like pinpoint, but that was atrocious. Awesome, thank you. So that's ER peeps? No, that's the quad PPC. Okay.
Ready for orders. Standing by.
This accuracy is awful. Yeah, let them go first. They seem to be focused on the turrets. Yeah, I think never stood a chance. I won all of those mortars. Oh shit, they did go for my Owens. It was a risky place to stand. I am quite surprised they didn't go for that turret though. I guess maybe they don't have sensors on it. It is quite far away, and then they can't see these ones. Honestly, yeah, that might actually be the only mech you can see.
I'm here.
In hindsight.
Skipper. Hey there.
Wait, I do want to use... If I could get your... dissolving PPC to land, that would be pretty good. I need to keep this guy as high as possible while not showing him to the hill. That Pegasus will get absolutely clapped. Go for the Corsair. Oh, that height advantage with mortars is nasty. Height advantage with PPCs is also nasty.
Commander?
Standing by.
Okay. I don't like this low ground, but I don't really have a choice. Forward, precise strike. I need to hit the dissolving. Dissolving is what we need here. Looks like we got a both, that's good. That's the acid applied. A couple of guided and then all in on air burst.
Confirm.
Is that the play?
Waiting for orders. I'm receiving you.
I think it is. It's a shame we don't have precise strike.
On my way. Double time.
I say, leave it as acid, but then we'll do the rest as air burst. Anything else, we'll try and do with worms. Yeah, go for it. Not enough hit the CT. Yeah, I was worried about the accuracy there. Yeah, I did barely anything.
Waiting for orders.
Do you have... No, you don't. You've got Precise Strike. Do you have... Oh, you don't have Precision Master.
Yeah, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
No one with Precise Strike has Precision Master at the minute.
What?
We could save it for next turn. We've already pushed down its initiative.
Standing by.
No, that's not the worst idea. Let's try and core it CT with Lerms next turn with Precision Master. God, your accuracy is awful.
Fix it then.
Oh. Is it just max range? Long range, target moved, refire, enemy effects, size delta. Kind of a mix of a lot of things, and the fact that you don't really have any bonuses. Ugh, okay.
Acknowledge.
Once they get more accustomed to the mech, it should get a bit better.
That hit something good.
That is a bit of a worry.
Receiving you.
I mean, we could try and take the shot now. The aim is atrocious. We could go for swarms.
Roger.
Kind of hit all of them. Let's see what happens. I'm curious what a swarm against that many mechs would do. Awful. The answer is awful. We did open it up.
Skipper. Receiving you.
Wait, do you have Precision
Yes,
Master?
boss.
You do, but you don't have a Precise Strike up. Okay. Let's see if we can get a singular crit. I don't want to use the larges though. That counts as 2?
Ha! You like that?
At least it should. Yes, it does. That is amazing. One more and we get the entire Corsair, which honestly... You know what? Let's get it out the way now. Long range ATMs. As long as we use the ERs, there's a good chance we could hit CT with that. Single CT crit. There's a very low chance of popping ammo. That was not 50%.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
Standing by.
Right here.
Right. Them having that high ground, it just makes it a death trap to run towards them. Like, I basically just have to stay on my hill and hope for the best. There is no point going after their hill.
Confirmed.
It just puts me in an even worse position.
No joy.
Commander?
You need to run for your life. I guess we could try and get behind this hill here. Can they see that? Maybe. They shouldn't be able to see that, right? The problem is, if they can, I die. Which is a bit of a scary sentiment, really. That's a decent rock. I like that boulder. That is a nice boat.
Got a lock. Receiving you.
Alright, so it's them first.
Waiting for the shot.
Keep reserving. Let these guys do what they want to do. Were you? Oh, you're cased. Okay. Are all roughnecks cased? It does seem to be a common thing. Not sure if that's the case, but
Need something?
that's what I'm missing. I'm missing the dervish. I was wondering what mech that I'm so used to having that I don't have at the minute is the dervish. There are some purely energy based roughnecks. Oh yeah, there's ones with like ER mediums and PPCs, right? There's like a really Warhammer-esque build. Actually, they might not even be ER mediums. It might just be normal mediums. I remember it on MWO as it has. I think it's got pulse laser quirks, but it has medium lasers by default. You got case 2 just in case? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Oh, my eye. Didn't mean to press that.
I copy.
I'm a little bit worried about this high ground. Because they can probably see that Koshka. And they will probably demolish it, depending on who sees it first. That's not too bad. If it had some variants of it with jump jets, I think it can have jump jets, can't it? Oh, really? I get. Oh, it's industrial mech, isn't it? So yeah, I guess it wasn't built that way. Right, okay, so we want to do a sensor lock.
Good to go.
I don't want you to run forward yet, though.
I'm ready.
We'll do a singular sensor lock, because I know which one it is.
Moving out.
It's the 75. Because it's the Franken Mech Corsair.
I've got a sensor lock.
Wait, I thought you were pushed back initiative-wise. Oh, the game lied. It said it got pushed back to initiative 2 last turn. Oh well. It didn't go after me, so that's fine.
Commander.
Receiving
In
you.
that case, we can purely airburst
Wait
that.
for orders.
accuracy is awful.
Now it's
We just need one crit, but honestly, we'll just take out everything just in case. Seen any mods with the Roughneck for MechWarrior 5? I believe Clan Invasion adds it. A part of me thinks YAML also adds it, but I can't remember.
Tango down.
It's definitely in there. I've definitely seen it. Unless that was Sylvie's YAML, but that's no longer being updated. He stopped making Sylvie's.
Yup.
Guess it could have been in Sylvie's, maybe. I've definitely seen it though. Double crit. Straight up destroy, that also works.
Target down.
Yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Right, we've still got you. I'm pretty sure there's still... Why can't we see the awesome?
Commander.
Why is the awesome, like, off the radar?
Double time. Let's go.
There it is. Do you have, like, ECM or something? They were just not showing up. I'm gonna put you in danger zone now. Oh, God.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, MechWarrior 6 is, Actually, did anyone watch the Future of MechWarrior, online thing? I saw Fury post something on it, but I wasn't able to watch it. If anyone did, is it worth watching? Like, is it actually interesting, or is it just kind of whatever? It's a long sit.
What do you need?
Like, are they planning to try saving the game, or are they letting it die? Basically. Interesting things said about MechWarrior 5. Okay.
On the move. Full speed.
Was it Phil that was doing the interview with them? NWO will be up for at least 2 years. As in... doing what they're doing now. That's good. UAC 20 gun is good.
Good to go. On it.
Literally, MechWarrior 5 is really close to being like an absolute phenomenal game. They just need to add more than just I want bigger mech. They do have a map designer again and some resources. They only like a designer and modeler from WO.
What's up, Commander?
Interesting. Okay, so they're trying. They're trying. I'll give them that. It depends, because a part of it, Satori, in my opinion, again, this part is very opinionated.
Going there.
They've really pushed the game in the wrong direction. There's a third MechWarrior game coming up, will be announced somewhere in 2023. Oh, cool.
Inquiry. Show 'em what you got. Waiting for orders.
Interesting. Okay, that's an interesting move. But yeah, regarding MechWarrior Online, I think the direction they've taken the game was a very poor choice, in my opinion. So, even if they get the resources and the designer, it might still not save it. Because they keep doing very strange decisions.
Scored a critical hit. Receiving you.
I mean, first off, please avoid insulting them. Because even though I disagree with the Cauldron, they're still technically my friends. Some of them anyway. There's also nothing wrong with being a meta slave. I disagree with PGI's thing of only listening to Cauldron, but that's up to PGI. Cauldron's job was to balance the game, which they have done correctly. No problem, Sep. Enjoy your pizza. Like, Cauldron have done a quote-unquote good job for what they were entitled, you know, what they were made to do. I just don't think it was the correct decision for the game. It's not Cauldron's fault, it's PGI's fault.
Standing by.
And it was also Cauldron that closed off adding new people to Cauldron. Oh, you do have VCM.
Yeah, Commander.
I don't see people's obsession with, like, insulting people for no reason. Just because you disagree with someone does not mean you should insult them. Unless they've specifically done something to you. And then it's just, you know, whatever. How is this thing still alive? It's gonna die now. What? That back armor though, not sure there's back once. What a hero. Yeah, definitely the awesome, I think, is the bigger threat here. I need to get the dissolving on it. Or evasion. Oh, I don't like that I'm downhill. Fine.
Understood. Moving fast.
You are still a standard. Double heat sinks. I guess that's the major difference. I guess a double heat sinks allowed it to pump a lot more tonnage into weaponry. Oh, that's really good.
Something I can do.
I guess you could help out with the grasshopper, that's fine.
No problem.
Standard. I probably could have realised that from the loadout. It's not a very tonnage heavy loadout. Side torso open. Holy heat sinks, Batman. Ah, the ammo's in the other side. There is... Wait, is that AMS ammo or is that AMS? AMS ammo. Okay, so that still is explosive at least. That AC-20. There is no reason that you should still be going like you are.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Okay, you go and help over here as well. What, can I do both? No. I want to go for that side torso, but there's so many heat sinks. I doubt I'm going to crit anything useful. Yeah. 8 heat sinks. That's insane.
Inflicted some nasty on that son of a bitch.
Okay, decent sensor lock. That must have been from the turret. CT's open.
Orders?
I think we wait for the longbow. And hopefully it's got precise strike available.
Waiting for orders.
Yep.
It doesn't. Okay. I mean, I think it's still our move. 33% is not... The height advantage is just crazy. Fine, stay still. No engine crits so far. +5 enemy effects because it is also Guardian ECM. What's the other +1 from? Tree line. Yes, tree line. Oh, no, that's something else. That's into forest. Where's the other +1 come from? Oh, doesn't matter. I saw 1 red, 2 red, 3 red, 4 red. That's good.
Scored a critical hit.
Maybe should have done the... Tell you what,
How's it going?
I probably should have done
I'm your spaniel.
you first. %. Really? Is that it? $17. Okay, I think guided might be the way to go. AoE could work. I don't know if AoE can crit though. We'll do acid. Oh, you've got precise. This changes everything. Not by much, but it does change a lot. Oh, we actually destroyed the whole thing. I was just expecting to crit it. Wow.
Yes, boss.
Ready for orders. Good.
Okay, do you have evasion? No. You're initiative 5. It would have been center locked. That's fine. A tag would have been nice though. I am interested in that other Mech Warrior game.
Commander.
Do you reckon they're making another Mech Commander? Because it will have to be something very different, right? And they also said single player co-op. It DFA'd the vehicle. Oh, that's just mean. What a way to go out.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, respect.
Moving out.
Moonwalking Atlas.
Copy that, Commander.
Little bit of splash on the friendly, but I think we're fine.
Next
I still don't know how I feel about HVACs. They're pretty cool, but the splash damage doesn't do much.
Commander?
Right. Let them go first. Go for a turret. I mean, that's perfectly fine with me. It's not a bad choice to be fair. Easy target, low HP,
Need something, Chief?
0 evasion. Can I do any significant damage? Probably not.
On the move.
I think the HE ammo for regular ACs have better splash, but the HVAC has the better range as well. Sure, the range bonus is quite nice.
All ready to go.
That is a fair point. Oh, look at that splash.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I do feel like there's quite a lot of like dead weapons in BTA. And not necessarily because they're like absolutely awful, they're just more common weapons are better. It feels like.
Mission successful.
Although, one benefit it does have over the AC5 is that it's a single pellet. Hey, tank. How's it AIT? Well, that was our first mission, so it went pretty well. We should be able to net ourselves a Corsair, hopefully. Yep. I'm assuming community content. Yes, it is. We got all 4. Lovely. That has got us clan mortars. If we wish to use them. But Charger's right there. Yeah, but clan mortars on a Corsair. With a double XL engine. Because why not? Okay, so I'm afraid, sorry for all the BRBs. I need to run and grab food. Clan mortar sounds like an oxymoron. It does a little bit, doesn't it? I do need to run and grab food. However, I think we're gonna start deciding the kind of rules for the next run. So one thing I want to do, and we'll start from the bottom up. We'll start off with 20 tonners first. Is there's technically a 15, but we're not going to count it. That still counts as a 20. In the next run, I want 3 mechs of every tonnage. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'm going to make a list. And I will only be able to loot and use those mechs. Is going to be the plan. So the main reason for it is I want to spend more time kind of using the extra equipment. I felt myself just always upgrading the mech. So replacing the mech rather than upgrading the mech. So I kind of want to focus more on upgrading mechs. I think this might be a fun way to do it. The only exceptions will be the starter mechs. My goal will be to replace the starter mechs as soon as possible. They don't have to match, whatever I start with, but we'll try our best to get rid of them as soon as we can. So, starting with 20 tonners. Obviously, there's not really that many options. I kind of want one of them that's easy to get. One of them that's a little bit rarer, but nothing too crazy. And then one of them that's really rare. So maybe like a clan mech or something. What clan 20 tonners are there? That could be fun. Maybe 2 in this sphere, 1 clan. That could be an idea. I don't plan on fighting a lot of clan, but it's an option. Buy them off. I thought that was 30. But yeah, have a quick think. Let us know what you guys reckon we should do for 20 tonners. Better look at light cloud mechs. Yeah, same, honestly. It could have been emails. Yeah, sounds about right, Minx. I do need to BRB a minute though.